Alright YouTube, what's going on? It's Mesa back at it with some Destiny 2. Alright, let's do some exotic reviews of the exotic gloves Winter's Guile. And you know what, let's compare them to a few other exotics, the Karnstein Armlets. Hope I'm saying that right. But yeah, let's compare them, guys. You know, Xur is selling the Winter's Guile right now as of the time of recording this video. And I didn't have him, and I didn't really know much about him. And everyone is, or everyone in the comments was saying, man, you got to get them, they're amazing. And you're seeing some footage of them right now. But before we get into that, you know, let's talk about how and what class you want to use these things. So obviously, Voidwalker is going to be your best bet, and you want to go with Attunement of Hunger. So let's go through it. Devour, right? Strike an enemy with this melee ability to fully regenerate your health for a short time afterwards. Kills restore additional health. Does not have to be melee kills, can be weapon kills, any types of kills. You're going to keep Devour going. Then you have Feed the Void. Consume your grenade energy to regenerate your health, grants the Devour effect. So you do that, you consume your grenade, and you get Devour going. Then you've got Insatiable. While the Devour effect is active, killing enemies extends its duration and recharges your grenade. Then you've got Vortex, so Nova Bomb creates a singularity which continually damages enemies trapped inside. But the money is going to be in these three perks right here, and when you set them up with these gloves, they're pretty good, but I gotta disagree. I don't think they're amazing. So let's look at Winter's Guile first, right? So the main perk is Warlord's Sigil. Eliminating enemies with melee attacks increases your melee damage. So you see here, I'm using Winter's Guile. Now look on the left-hand side, it says Warlord's Sigil times 5. So the more you melee things, you're going to stack it up to 5 times. And you basically can melee anything, and it's gonna take them down real quickly, even some yellow bars. But is it really practical? Well, I'm going to test it out in some situations where we're facing 300s. Not so much. All right, let's talk about the Karnstein Armlets. Now, the main perk on this is Vampire's Caress. So melee attacks, not kills, grants health recovery and melee grenade and class ability energy. So now here I'm just going to smack a few Vex, and you're going to see my grenade and my melee, everything comes back pretty quickly. I don't have the exact times and everything like that, but it comes back quickly. Then I'm going to devour one of those grenades and then give myself Devour. Now, just as long as I keep killing things, I've got Devour. It just keeps stacking over and over and over. So this is great in certain situations. Like here, Lost Sector, I'm 305. As long as I just keep getting kills, Devour is proc nonstop. If you look at my health, every time it seems to go down, it goes right back up because Devour is constantly proccing. No matter what hits me, I'm getting my health back, which is great in theory for things like these, but would I use it in a raid? Would I use it in a Prestige Nightfall? You know, guys, I don't think I would use either one of these gauntlets. So here's a couple of 300 Prestige Cabal from the raid, right? So I tuned them up a little bit, got their health down. I've got Winter's Guile on, which means I get that bonus damage when I get a kill. So I Devour a grenade, give myself Devour. So I'm going to start killing them, and you're going to see they get wasted pretty quickly, but only because I took their health down. In a raid situation, if these guys were at full health and I went in there to try to start smacking them, I would have been dead as disco. So my friend Ninja Rockstar and I went into the courtyard just to kind of mess around with some of the Cabal here, which are all Prestige 300s. And man, these guys, even the red bars, they all hit really hard. So you can see I get the melee, well, I get Devour to proc a few times. I get Warlord's Sigil to proc. And yeah, it does some decent damage, but I don't really think it's worth the exotic slot. And just in general, exotics for Warlocks, in my opinion, not so great. I mean, this would be fun in, like, okay, I used it in, let's see, the Titan public event, where it's the Witch's Ritual, whatever it was, where you got a bunch of Thrall, and you're just slapping them, and you're basically one-shotting everything, and then the Knight comes out, you slap him. Yeah, it's effective there, but for something in the raid or something that's 300, Prestige Nightfall, no, I wouldn't waste the exotic slot. But the Karnstein Armlets, I kind of think are better, guys. Keep an eye on my grenade meter over there, right? So I just ate my grenade. I got Devour going. Watch when I hit the strike here. Look at that amount of grenade energy I get. I'm going to smack another one here because remember, melee attacks doesn't have to be kills. Yeah, look at the grenade energy. The grenade energy comes back really, really quickly. It seemed like it was just basically 3 melee attacks or 3 melee slaps gave me my grenade back. So I frankly would rather use the Karnstein Armlets than the Winter's Guile. But overall, when it comes to Warlock exotics, there's not that many great choices. You know, Eye of Another World was my first exotic. I'm going to link a video from Dado in the description where he compares that, and I think it was the Crown of Tempest and even Nezerac Sin. But for the most part, I Have Another World, it's going to highlight priority targets, and it's going to improve the regeneration speed of your grenade, melee, and rift abilities. And I believe in Dado's video, it's basically like as if you put mods on to help with your class abilities, right? So I've been using that. The Crown of Tempest is okay. You got to get arc ability kills, and that's going to increase the recharge of your arc abilities. Nezerac Sin, avoid damage kills, increase ability, energy, recharge rate. To be frank, guys, the ones I like the most, Sunbracers. When I go Dawnblade, if we're doing damage to Callus, I'm going to throw one of my solar grenades, and it's going to last a long time up there. Plus, you get grenade energy on solar melee hits. Now, as for other exotics, I mean, I've got the Lunafaction boots, and I've got Trasversive steps. The only one I don't have is the Skull of Dia Amkara, which I really want, because that's when you get a Nova Bomb and you get a bunch of kills with it. It's kind of like the Orpheus rig for the Night Stalker. But Lunafaction boots, not really impressive. When you move out of the rift, you reload your weapons. That actually came in handy the other night when my teammate Baffling Joker, we were doing the gauntlet, and she put a rift down, and every time I moved in and out, got my ammo back. So, can come in handy, but do I want to waste an exotic? I don't know. Trasversive steps, you guys know me. That was my favorite exotic for my Warlock for PvE in Destiny 1. Never took those damn things off. But they're different this time. It's not when you run over every type of ammo you automatically reload. No. It's only when you sprint over energy weapon ammo, that's when it's going to automatically reload. And it gives you a little bit more of a sprint. It says, while sprinting, movement speed is increased, and energy weapons are automatically reloaded. So here I'm going to injure myself purposely, and then I'm going to eat that grenade, give myself Devour it. Look at my health comes right back. It's so good. So, takeaway from this video, okay, Winter's Guile, they're good. They're fun for like public events, or if you like running up and smacking things. I don't know about you guys. I don't like smacking things. I don't like meleeing things. I want to shoot things. And when you're using the bottom path for the Voidwalker, which is going to be Attunement of Hunger, you just proc Devour, eat that grenade, and start shooting things. You're going to have Devour procking over and over and over. Frankly, the Karnstein Armlets, I think they're better. You know, you don't need to get kills. You just need to smack things. Melee attacks are going to give you health recovery. Melee attacks are going to give you melee grenade and class ability energy. So that's going to do it for the video, guys. So let me know what you guys think of these two exotic gauntlets. And more importantly, let me know what you guys think of the state of exotics for Warlocks or even Hunters and Titans. Let me know in the comment section. Do you want me to go through all the Titan exotics? I have them all except for one. And I think on the... No, actually, I'm missing two on the Titan. On the Hunter, I think I'm only missing one. That's it. Babble modes engaged. Do me a favor. Hashtag made it to the end. Do me a favor. Drop a like in this video only if you see fit. Follow me on Twitter at Mesa Sean. Check out my stream. Usually always on YouTube. And that's it. I am out of here like Vladimir.